Hi, this is Doreen Virtue, and this is Angel Therapy to support you in your desire to stop smoking cigarettes, pipes, marijuana, or anything in which smoking is causing problems for you. I'm a former cigarette smoker. Many years ago, I did get addicted to cigarettes. It was a combination of influences, including that all my friends were smoking. And so I say this to tell you that I do understand how it feels to be hooked on cigarettes and how frustrating it can be to try to stop. I really credit the help of God and the angels in completely healing all desires to smoke within me, coupled with something else that I did, which was I began to exercise aerobically or cardiovascular exercise. And I found that it was a choice then. I couldn't smoke as much as I was and have a daily cardiovascular exercise program. And so it came down to necessary choices. And I'm so glad that I chose exercise and health. And there's so much more to it than that. The angels have told me that addictions, like cigarette smoking, happen because we desire to connect with the pure divine love of God and heaven, which is our true home, and which we remember deep in our soul as feeling completely loved and safe and protected, as spirits, if you will, in the afterlife and heaven plane. We remember having that 100% loved feeling so light and carefree. And so when we develop addictions, it is because we're trying to connect or draw in those same feelings through substances. And with every addictive substance, for a time being, there's a high and a reward that reminds us of the feelings of home in heaven. The high never lasts, of course, because chemical highs are temporal or temporary. And so we find that then the chemicals take over and form an addictive relationship with our bodies and our brain chemistry. And then we get caught in a cycle where we feel like we lose control of the choice of whether to smoke or not. And the cigarette begins to control us. Nobody likes to be controlled. And control issues are one issue to address when we think about stopping smoking. Now it goes pretty much like this. As I said, nobody likes to be told what to do. And when we decide to quit smoking, we actually have an effect that is similar to rebelling against ourselves. In other words, there's a part of you that doesn't want to be told to quit smoking, even if it's your own decision. And this needs to be reconciled before the permanent healing can occur. So let's take a moment to meditate upon why you want to quit smoking. Thinking of all the reasons of how smoking makes you feel and the health consequences of smoking. And of course, smoking is very expensive. And perhaps smoking is affecting your love life or other relationships. And maybe there's the inconvenience of having to go outside to smoke if you live or work in a smoke-free building. And then there's the self-esteem issues. If you don't want to smoke or you feel ashamed of smoking, it robs you of self-confidence because deep down you don't feel good about the actions. What other reasons do you have for giving up smoking? Good. And other reasons may come to you throughout the day. So the point is that there are many reasons why you are choosing to stop smoking. This is your personal choice. It's important that you're doing this for yourself and not to please another person, because only internal choices to stop an addictive behavior have the longest lasting results. If you're doing it for an external reason, as pleasing someone else would be, you probably will feel resentful at some level. You'll probably feel controlled. And these are the very feelings that lead us back to addictions and relapses. So let us go within and make a crystal clear decision that this is your complete free will choice of self-love to let go of your former relationship with smoking. And to replace that relationship with healthier new behaviors, which might be exercise, breathing fresh air, some artistic outlets, focusing upon your divine life purpose, playing and having fun with friends and family, enjoying yourself, and enjoying the increased energy that comes from having a healthy lifestyle. I am choosing to stop smoking. I am smoke-free. It feels good to breathe fresh, clean air. I love how much more time, energy, and money I have. I love the feeling of being healthy. I feel good about all my actions. I feel great about myself. I make healthful choices for myself. I love myself. Because I love myself, I treat myself with respect. Because I love myself, I treat myself with respect. These affirmations, when said daily or even more times than once a day, can help your unconscious mind to rewrite its scripts so that you feel more and more confident in your decision to be smoke-free. We also will work with the angels and conduct what's called angel therapy, which is a healing method working with the non-denominational angels who are with each and every one of us in God's mission of peace on earth. The archangels are able to be with each person who calls upon them because they're unlimited beings just like God is. They choose to help everyone because they unconditionally love everyone. You don't need to belong to any certain religion or spiritual path or have behaved in certain ways to garner the help and respect and love of heaven. everybody is a child of God. And just like a parent loves every child, so does God love you and everyone else unconditionally. Whether you are able to accept this feeling right now or not is irrelevant in terms of this healing, because what is most important is that God and the angels love you right now for who you are. We'll be working with the archangels Michael, who is the angel that helps to protect us, give us courage, strength, and confidence, and release us of the effects of fear and the attachments and cords of dysfunction and fear. And we'll also be working with the archangel Raphael, who's the angel of healing, who helps us to let go of toxins in our body and in our life. You can conduct this meditation while sitting or walking or laying down. We do ask that you take a moment to center yourself, and it's fine if your mind wants to wander or you fall asleep. The angels will conduct this work as long as you give them permission to. Beautiful. Feeling so good to let go and relax. Relaxing all throughout the body, all throughout the mind. And if you notice any tension, simply breathe and hold the intention on the exhale of letting go of muscular tension in that area. You are powerful, and you have the say-so about your body's relaxation through your intentions and your breath. Holding the intention with me that your body is completely relaxed and letting go. Beautiful. We now call upon the Archangel Michael, who glows in a beautiful royal blue, royal purple color, and who carries a sword of light. And we call upon the Archangel Raphael, who glows in a beautiful emerald green coloring. And both angels are surrounding you right now. As we've said, they can be with every person simultaneously, so you never have to worry that you're pulling them away from anyone else. They're able to be with you and me and everyone else at the same time, having a unique and individual experience with us all. We ask that you hold in your mind a picture of whatever it is that you've been smoking that you feel ready to release. Please try and make the mental picture as detailed as possible. For instance, if it's cigarettes, mentally imagine the brand that you've been smoking. And if the visual image isn't as detailed as you like, it can be a feeling or a thinking sense. We just ask that you focus on a specific substance that you would like to let go of. And imagine that item as sitting on your upper legs or your lap. If you're standing or walking, it can be floating in front of you. And I'd like to draw your attention, please, to the attachments that are non-physical but are very real indeed between the cigarettes or cigars or pipes or joints or whatever it is you're letting go of, noticing the attachments between those items you've smoked and your body. They look like tree roots. They look like cords. They look like webs. They look tangled and twisted. And many of them can look dense or very thick. These are the attachments of fear from your body to the addictive substance. This is you hanging on to that substance because you believe it gives you something. And it's true, it has yielded you some benefit, or you wouldn't have continued the relationship. Let's go ahead and take an inventory of what it is that smoking seems to have given you in your life. Just like saying goodbye to an old friend, we review the relationship, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Perhaps your relationship with smoking started out very pleasant and carefree and innocent, but then became very out of control, unhealthful, or even dark and depraved. And yet, the smoking did something for you, and that's why you continued. It might have filled a void in your life. It may have prevented you from looking at your life purpose. It may have provided you with a reason for not moving forward because it took away your energy or your health. It gave you something to do. It gave you structure. In a way, it was like an old friend. An old friend who hurt you, but a friend in your mind. Let us ceremoniously say goodbye to that old friend now. Thanking the old friend for the few benefits that you gained from the relationship, and forgiving the old friend for the painful parts of the relationship. Forgiving yourself for choosing this relationship. Forgiving yourself for getting addicted. And as you make the clear, conscious choice and free will decision now to be smoke-free, with your permission, Archangel Michael uses his sword of light to dissolve through those attachments between the items you smoked and your body. As you breathe, giving him permission to slice through those roots, cords, webs, and attachments now. Letting them go. Letting them go. Choosing health. Choosing breath. Choosing love. Choosing a healthy body. There you go, you let them go. And the angels take those items that were smoked to the light for transmutation, while the healing Archangel Raphael kneels beside you with his hands in front of your stomach and your heart, sending his emerald green divine healing energy through those severed cords, roots, and webs into your body. As you breathe in this emerald green light, Your body is filling up with what it's been really craving all along. Magnificent, pure, unconditional approval and love of yourself. That 100% connection with God, who is one with you and all others. That joining together in peace. Breathing in the emerald green healing light to fill your entire being. To awaken that part of you that is joyful, energized, and healthy always. To awaken that part of you that is motivated to exercise, eat healthfully, and take excellent care of yourself. And we ask Archangel Raphael to accelerate the detoxification of all the effects of your former smoking habit. We ask Archangel Raphael to clear your lungs. And we ask that all effects of your former smoking be now undone in all directions of time for your lungs and every part of your beautiful, sacred body. Breathing and clearing away those old toxins now. Clearing away, flushing out, releasing the old toxins, and as you breathe, filling your lungs with oxygen. And I see that Archangel Raphael has completely filled your body with emerald green healing light and is now covering you with a seal of emerald green light. And I see that Archangel Michael is putting a double protection around you of his royal blue purple energy over that green light. We take this recovery one moment at a time, and this very moment you are smoke-free. Congratulations! I'm very proud of you. I knew you could do it. And I welcome you to this lifestyle of health, energy, and wellness. You are a smoke-free person. You practice a healthful lifestyle. You are an athlete. You are someone who's very healthy and health conscious. Congratulations and welcome to this new family of people who promote and practice healthy living. Remember that with addictions, there's no such thing as experimenting with just a little try of whatever you used to be addicted to. If you experiment with this and you need to listen to this podcast again, that's fine. We just ask, and we ask the angels to help you with this, that you stay very honest with yourself about your cravings and motivations. If you ever feel cravings for smoking again, before doing anything impulsive, take a moment and stop, breathe, have a drink of water if possible, and then say to God and the angels, "Help me, please. Release me from cravings," and they'll come to your side immediately, guaranteed, and help to adjust your appetite so that it is dialed in on healthful foods, healthful beverages, and a healthful lifestyle. Your body is meant to be healthy in all ways. Your body is meant to be chemical-free. And when you call upon God and the angels for support, you give them permission to help you to be your natural self. Through making this decision to be smoke-free, you've now increased your life expectancy. You now have increased your relationship patterns to a new healthy level. You now have given yourself the gift of a healthy life. My prayers are right there with you. One moment at a time, you're smoke-free. I'm supporting you with prayers and positive visualization of your healthful lifestyle. And congratulations for making this choice. And we thank Archangels Michael and Raphael and God and all of the angels who are helping you and your higher self to succeed. Enjoy the feelings of connecting addiction-free to unconditional love from God, from the angels, and from your higher self. Welcome home.